Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy. It's a pretty difficult game with pretty difficult levels in it. But here's my picks for the top 10 hardest levels to get the gem on. And the gem, it can be a colored gem, it can be a clear gem, it can be a death root gem. It can be any gem that you can collect in a level by doing a certain objective, like not dying and getting all the boxes, or just getting all the boxes. So without any further ado, let's get into this. Coming up at number 10, we have Sunset Vista. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, how is it so hard to get the... Well, when I beat the level, I'm always missing 2 boxes, and I'm looking all around the stage, and I don't know where they are at. So the difficulty here comes from me, like, not finding out if there's any, like, secret hidden boxes. That's the reason why I'm putting Sunset Vista on number 10 for this list. Coming up at number 9, we have The Lab. This is one of the colored gem stages in this game, in Crash 1. The way to get the colored gem in Crash 1 is a little bit different from 2 and 3. In Crash 1, you have to break every single one of the boxes, but you cannot die once. So you can't die once, and some of this level is pretty difficult, but sometimes parts you can't even see up ahead, so it makes it really difficult to see what's ahead of you, or like unfair cheap deaths, or just anything related to that. And most of it's at the end, so if you die, you'd have to quit out because you can't get the gem if you died. And the bonus round is a pain in the butt. Basically, there's hidden boxes up here. This kind of implies it. But 99% of the time, I end up hitting this top one. So I'm gonna bounce out, and see, I accidentally hit it when I didn't mean to, so now I gotta die. Now, dying in the bonus stages does not count towards dying in the stage, so you'd be good on that regard. But it's still a pain, and just remember, if you mess up on these color gem stages, you have to quit out, go back to the map screen, and basically just start again. Because if you die, you cannot get the colored gem. Because, remember, in Crash 1, you have to get the colored gems, break every box, without dying once, so you can't die a single time. Not even once. And I just want to address something real quick. In the original Crash 1, to get the gems in every stage, it was like this, where you had to break every box without dying. It was like that for all of them, not just the color gem stages. So it was way more difficult. I don't know why Naughty Dog made it so difficult, and I don't really want to know. In Crash 1, that's why I'm putting The Lab on number 9 for this list. Coming up at number 8, we have Toxic Waste. Toxic Waste is another color gem stage, where, as I said earlier, you gotta break every box without dying. The problem in the stage is the barrels that you gotta jump over, these little barrels of toxic waste. The rolling barrels are not a problem at all, but later there's barrels that jump. So you gotta jump or just be in the good position. And when they do come up, I don't know where to be. It's probably like a guessing game. The rolling barrels I could get through no problem again. But these jumping ones, I seem to be avoiding them by like sheer luck and coincidence. Yeah, that's why I'm putting Toxic Waste onto number 8 for this list. Okay. Next up, we have, drumroll please, Diggin' It from Crash 2, because it's really hard to get the gem. The easy bit is like at the beginning, all those other boxes that's out in the open, I can do all those. But then, there's a death route. Yep. There's a death route. So basically, you gotta go through the death route as normal, okay? But when you get out of the death route, you may notice that there's another path that you missed that there's boxes on. Now allow me to demonstrate. So you get to the bonus, you do the bonus, you're done with the bonus. This is just after the bonus, you hit a checkpoint. No. Yep, you gotta do the level. You gotta get up to there without dying once. That's another challenging bit about it. And that's another reason why I don't like this level, and that's another reason why I put it at number 7. It's time for another guessing game. Which level is this? Drum roll again. And it is... Yep, it's behaving. Now this is a unique part in this list because it's not really the boxes that are the problem in this stage. Instead, it's the bees. I hate the bees. The bees are annoying to no end. They sting you every time or you just walk into a pit. It's really dumb. Sometimes the bees can just come out of nowhere. Now, I will give it credit. You're supposed to dig into the ground to avoid the bees. But they'd probably start coming when you don't expect it. And it really sucks. It's not very fun when you're playing this level. Just get killed by a bunch of random bees you couldn't even see coming. No, behaving is not very fun. But is it as hard as piston it away from Crash 2? I don't think so. So basically in Piston It Away, there's a death route, which also means you cannot die once, or else you'll miss your chance at the box gem, because there's other boxes in the death route, as far as my knowledge goes. But anyway, that's not the point. The point I'm trying to make here is what you have to do. You gotta go some random point in the level, and then you gotta backtrack all the way to the death route, all without dying a single time. And remember, there's a death route. So if you die once, then just quit out of the level and restart, because you're not gonna make it. It's extremely difficult. Do you see that enemy down there? Do not kill it on your way back, because you need it to make the jump over there. I do not know why they designed it like that, but it's really difficult and it's really annoying when you're just trying to make progress. And these pushing enemies are really annoying because you'll probably slide into them and you'll probably die. And it's really stupid. You'll probably die when killing them, when you're wanting to kill them at least. Or they'd probably push you into the pits anyway. Oh my goodness, it's really difficult here. But it can always get more difficult with Road to Nowhere from Crash 1. Yeah, that level. The boxes are kind of out in the open. There's 2 reasons why I'm putting this one here. The second reason I will get into in a little bit. But the other reason is this is a pretty difficult stage. And the second reason, it's not about this level that makes it difficult to get all the boxes. It's another level. Yeah. If you know Crash 1, you probably know where this is going already. Okay, just to clarify now, the first reason is that it's really difficult. And I'm not talking about just jumping on the ropes and cheating, because then you might miss out on the box gem. No, it's another reason that I'll come on to later. But for now, let's just talk about how fumbling in the dark. I'm not joking, I must have lost around like 90 lives when playing this, and I just want to clarify something about my lives count. Basically, I got so many lives by going to the Castle Machinery stage. So it's a Castle Machinery stage. You need the green gem for this. which is in Lost City level, do exactly what I do. Just make sure you have lives still there when you pause, and now my lives have clearly gone up. So that's how I have over 99 lives. It is a bug in the game, so just clarifying that before I go any further. But for now, let's complain about how Fumbling in the Dark is my number 3 pick. So you just play in the level, you're just playing it, because right, you're playing it. Seems easy at first. All you gotta do is get a couple boxes, and maybe you die a few times. But there's a few sections that are really hard. And at insult to injury, there's boxes before the beginning that you'll probably most likely miss when you're playing it. So you might not even know that they're there, and you just continue on, and by the end, when you're done, you say, "What? I got every box. How did I miss 8? And then you probably look up and walk through the video, and I just went back, got it by complete accident. Because I thought they were going to try and hide something. It's kind of difficult to do it when I'm just looking at it through an iPad. It's still difficult. And I'm also counting this one because to get the gem, you have to beat the level. And it's kind of a hard one. So, yeah. Now, I've ran out of things to do. Actually, I haven't, because it gets more difficult with the high road. Same idea as Road to Nowhere. It's another bridge level, but it's harder in here because there's even more difficult jumps, and there's more like small, tiny little platforms that you gotta jump on, and you just gotta keep jumping, jump, 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 and it's more difficult than Road to Nowhere. And I put Road to Nowhere as a difficult to get box gem because of one level. That the hardest level in Crash 1 to get the box gem on, which is, oh, I never would have guessed. It is, of course, Slippery Climb. And this sums up the whole reason why Road to Nowhere is on here. Well, of course, it's a difficult stage and you need to get to the end to get the box gem. But not only that, there's boxes on a red gem path, and this level has the red gem. The color gems physically belong to some of the hardest levels in the game. And it doesn't help when you want to get all the clear gems, but you can't because you're missing the red gem. Now, there is toxic waste and other things, but those are easy. Those are easier color gems. This is the hardest color gem. It has the red gem. And yes, you gotta beat the whole level, and not die once, and it's just really difficult all along. And probably even just to beat it normal. Well, beating it normal isn't too bad, but getting the gem in one go is a nightmare, but I did manage yesterday to actually do it. It was really difficult, and I'm only missing one gem. So that concludes my list. And thanks for watching this video. And if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you did, just give it a thumbs down. But, yeah. I'll see you in the next one. See you guys in the next one.